Hey there guys, this is Laura with the Artisan Studio, and this is going to be a personal reading part 1 for Chrysicola. Chrysicola, I just wanted to say thank you very much for purchasing your reading with Artisan Studio today. It definitely helps me to be able to do what I really love to do, which is obviously doing tarot readings. It's definitely a major passion of mine and love. So thank you. To start off here, I'll do the intuitive bit, and then we'll go into the animal card that I pulled for you. So for the intuitive part, I had, to start it off, a woman in her 30s, kind of in that range, and she had like long dark brown hair, and she was kind of like lounging on a couch, just kind of hanging out. So I'm not sure if maybe my angels and guides or your guides were describing what you look like, or maybe perhaps someone you know that's close to you, that this person could very well be aiding and helping you on your path. So definitely to try and take note of that. She had very dark hair, so it wasn't like light brown, it was fairly dark brown. So have the sense... I had the sense, of being very giddy and excited for something coming. So I'm not sure if you have a certain event that's coming up, but yeah, I kept feeling like this excitement. And they were also giving me lots of tingles on my neck and shoulder area. So I'm not sure if there's kind of something in that area that maybe you feel pain, or maybe you feel like a numbness, because it was kind of a little bit numbing for me. But it was kind of like that neck and shoulder area that they're kind of bringing attention to. I also got a glimpse of, and it was actually a pretty full, clear picture of a horse ranch or stables, and I even saw like some horses. I smelt the horses, the classic ranch smell. So I'm not sure if you work with the horses at all, or maybe it's a passion of yours to kind of do some riding or working with horses. What I basically asked your guides is basically like to bring forth any kind of messages of importance to be able to pass on to you at this time. So that's what all of these different things are kind of pertaining to. So I also saw a black cat, and I also heard someone speaking a little muffled kind of sentence about cats. So you definitely have like some cat energy working with you, or maybe you're a cat lover. But I definitely saw the animal, the cat. I also saw lots of canning, so it felt like very earthy. In general, like I had a very earthy sense. So yeah, lots of canning peas or beans, like lots of different vegetable canning. That was kind of going on. So this could be something that your guides are bringing your attention to for a specific reason, that maybe for you to get into canning. Maybe it's something you haven't really tried before, or maybe it is something that you're really into and they're just saying, yeah, way to go with the canning. For what guidance to help you along on your path, I felt like I saw your name on a label, so it really felt like a business, basically, like a home business type of thing. So if this is something that you might consider, that they're kind of bringing forth that. So yeah, you might want to consider maybe doing a home business, or if you're on doing the home business, then you're definitely on your right path. Any answers to hear? For you, for any of your deep questions. That was one of my questions. If you have any deeper questions that you kind of ask sometimes, for them to bring forth any answer that may answer one of those questions. And part of me was kind of wondering if it was something to do with a past life, because I saw multiple scenes of a certain time frame, and it was all in the pioneering kind of time frame. Felt like a past life, and it was a woman. It first started out as a young girl, and I kept seeing like the classic pioneering bonnets and the dresses, the big long heavy dresses. It was a very small home, very very tight small home, and there was kind of like this little second story loft where you kind of slept, and it was quite dark up there, so you only had like like the candle lit kind of thing, so at nighttime. And I also saw it was like a woman again, so this could very well be you, kind of approaching a cliff with another gentleman, but of course you were both in that same pioneering clothes, so it was really kind of cool. It was kind of like a flashback, like to the past. It was neat. It almost felt like a movie. So if you're curious about any kind of past life kind of questions that maybe they were trying to bring forth, that you were actually in that pioneering time. Okay, so for as far as the oracle deck that I have here, I pulled the bee, and that is for you. I'll just read here. This is a brand new deck, so I don't have all these meanings completely memorized yet, and yeah, it's like kind of one of my birthday decks. I'm just trying to use it. So, so the bee in the little book here, it says keywords are community, celebration, and organization. So possibly my feeling giddy and the excitement. Well, you're also getting that in your bee card here too. Also that celebration and organizing. Yeah, so the bee invites you to celebrate. You may have a special reason for celebration, or you may simply need to celebrate a wonder and mystery of being alive. In the Druid tradition, there are occasions to celebrate every 6 weeks or so. As human beings, we need times when we can come together to enjoy each other's company. The bee tells us that we can live together in harmony, however impossible this may sometimes seem. By being at one with the natural world, by paying homage to the sun, by centering our lives around Spirit and the Goddess, we can work together in community. So that is the bee, all about that community. So that could very well also go with the pioneering, because they really work together as well, as a community to kind of work together, bringing their different trades and trading a trade for a trade. So, yeah. So that is your animal card and animal energy that's working with you at this time. So stay tuned for your second part. It'll be the tarot reading in part 2. Thanks so much.